Hey, join Larry and I on our ship tour of Royal Caribbean's Liberty of the Seas. Liberty of the Seas is the second of 3 Freedom class ships, Freedom of the Seas being the first, Independence of the Seas being the third. In initial development, Liberty was actually supposed to be called Endeavor of the Seas, but before they started construction, they renamed her the Liberty of the Seas. Hope you enjoy this little ship tour of ours. If you do, like, subscribe. There's going to be more because there's a lot to cover from our 9 nights on board. Alright, so this is technically deck 15 in Liberty of the Seas, which is actually a Skylight Chapel. Gets its name because there is a skylight and there's a chapel. I believe that on both ships, this is going away for other venues now. But on Liberty, it's still here. And if you're getting married on this ship and you are a bride, they do have the bridal changing room. You can only access this floor from deck 14, and there's only one elevator that comes up to deck 14. Then you gotta walk up these stairs, which you know you're in the right spot when you see the sign for the Skylight Chapel. Down the stairs to the Oliver Twist. Alright, so we're on deck 14, which is where you will find the suite lounge. The only way you can access that is you have to be staying in a suite on board the ship. And every staircase has a piece of artwork in it. They are truly nice looking. Stairs lead up to the sky and Light Chapel. Alright, so we're going around the Oliver Twist lounge. It's kind of like a nightclub, martini bar kind of vibe, which is why they have all martini themed pictures back here. In the bar. DJ is on the dance floor. Really good views of the pool decks and the ocean. And the only elevator bank you can use to access it is your Centrum elevators on the port side. Viking Crown sports deck. So let's go down to deck 13. Alright, so we're on deck 13. Thanks for just like going over. We're on deck 13, which is the sports deck. perfect storm water slides, flow riders back here. All your fun activities are back here. Deck 13 after the ship. So let's go on and see what we have heading this way. So here's where you come out of the perfect storm slides, which we did those on day one, and they are a hell of a lot of fun. And we're at the Floor Rider on Liberty of the Seas. For the tidal waves. And that brings us to the rock climbing wall. I mean, where else are you going to go rock climbing in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean? Alright, so now we're on deck 12, which brings us to the fitness center, Adventure Ocean, the arcade, the kids center, kids area, Johnny Rockets, Fuel, which is like the kids club. Let's head this way. Look at that, it's back right.
One of my favorite games is Pet.
Wait, there is a check machine.
Okay, so you're gonna have to pick. You want a duck or do you want that?
Oh!
Deal or no deal?
Hey, that's white. I mean, that's black.
And as we come out this exit from the arcade, it brings us straight to Johnny Rocket. Which I think we're gonna stop at the milkshake. So towards the back of the ship after Johnny Rockets, there's more lounge chairs, more outdoor seating. If you can't find some place to sun yourself on the pool decks or closer to the pool decks, you could always come back here on deck 12. There's plenty of seating and lounge chairs all over the ship. If you want to do more sunbathing or just sit back, read a book, or just chill, listen to music, or just take a nap in the shaded areas, you know, do what you want. It's your vacation. You're there to have fun and enjoy it. The Cyclone and Typhoon water slides again. Another view of them. us out onto deck 12, poolside, and the jogging track. Here on deck 12 by the pool, we have a view of Splashaway Bay, which is the kids area. Basically, the whole thing here is for kids to get drenched and just have fun. Kids be kids, you know. Still here on deck 12, which is also considered a pool deck, even though there's no pool. All the pools are on deck 11, and at this point we're looking down at the main pool area. Lots of seating. There's the stage there is where they'll have contests and dances and whatnot when the cruise director's there. There's also a live band that's usually playing down there, usually playing Caribbean music. It's a lot of fun. And there's shaded areas, so if you don't want to be out in the sun, you could be in the shade and just enjoy the music and just people watch if that's what you're into. And now on deck 12, we're coming up to the Sky Bar. One thing about Royal Caribbean ships is there's never a bar very far away from you. There's also this nice lounge area with some nice comfortable seating. On embarkation night, Lori and I sat up there and watched a movie on the big screen that's playing above the main pool deck. Alright, so we're about to head up these stairs to go back up to deck 13 forward, where we're going to find more lounge chairs. One thing about this ship is if you cannot find a seating area or a lounger to sun yourself by the main pool deck or the upper pool deck, there's plenty of lounging areas, such as here by on deck 13 forward, which is also where we're going to come up to Liberty Dunes, the mini golf course on Liberty of the Seas. Unfortunately, on this sailing, Lori and I did not play mini golf. So far, I am 0-2 against her with winning our mini golf tournaments that we have on ships. She kicks my rear end if we play on land golf. Alright, so now we're back down to deck 12, and from this vantage point here, we're going to look down at the solarium. The solarium is the adults only area on the pool. There's a cute little bridge that goes over the main pool in the solarium. There are 2 hot tubs that overhang the sides of the ship. It is actually pretty cool. It's one of my favorite spots to go on the ship. Again, there's shaded areas. There's the solarium bar down there. You could be out in the sun if you want. You know, it's really peaceful and quite fun. Alright, and this brings us to where the spot is.
Maybe come down.
Face longer. Yes.
Fitness center. So deck 11 is where you'll find the fitness center, the sauna, and the steam rooms. And yes, I did make sure to go to the gym while I was on my trip. I was trying to stay in some sort of routine. There are several towel stations in the fitness center. Right there on the left, there's one of them. There's another one over there to the right, and there's also baskets for you to drop your towel in when you're done using them. They are there free to use, of course. Like most everything on the ship, it's there to use. where the various sculptures on the ship. And even the staircases are sculptures.
Lean down. All the way to the promenade. Elevators.
When you come out of the fitness center, you come out to the solarium, which is for adults 18 and over. Kids can walk through, but they're not allowed. There's a cantilever hot tub. Which overlooks the side of the ship.
Sitting screen. Nice chairs, people just sitting around.
This brings us to the main pool deck.
That's the Caribbean band that plays on the pool deck. They're really good.
So deck 11F is where you'll find the Windjammer, Chopped Grill, Giovanni's Table, and G. There's Giovanni's Table. We had dinner there the other night. The food was amazing. The service was amazing. So Jade is like an Asian buffet. In the mornings with breakfast, they usually have fried rice on the buffet along with your traditional breakfast stuff. I think we only went to the Windjammer once for lunch, so I don't remember what was on the lunch menu in Jade, but now we're heading into the Windjammer. The Windjammer is Royal Caribbean's main buffet. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner are served there. There's omelet stations, there's fresh carving stations, there's burger stations, you name it, they have it. If you don't find something to eat there, then you're a super picky eater. I think this is the only area that we did not eat dinner at. We ate dinner at the main dining room. We had dinner at Giovanni's. We had dinner at Chops. We even had dinner at Sorrento's, which is the onboard pizzeria. We'll get to Sorrento's later. On our way down to deck 10. We're called Hypernatural, not Hypernatural 1 and Hypernatural 2. And we're on deck 10.
And deck 10 is just staterooms.
Staterooms as well as a garden. It's a card room where you can play cards, board games. Just a place to chill out. And that's what you have on deck 10, as well as staterooms.
Deck 9.
Deck 9, staterooms and library. So this is the library, Liberty of the Seas. I figured many books up. A few books. Deck 8. Staterooms, Royal Caribbean Online, and also the Crown and Anchor Ambassador. So if you need to use a computer or something, you don't have one, you can use one of these.
When you travel, though,
The Crown and Anchor Ambassador will be over here.
It's right. Yeah. So, what part of Connecticut, Hartford, or?
Okay, deck 7 we have staterooms, and we just found this cute little room. It's a really nice card.
All the way across. Not that way, this way.
And this is a cool couch. Overlooks the promenade. It's pretty cool. Now we're on deck 6, which is just all staterooms.
Travis, have you seen her?
And then we have this other little room, which is the same. And this is actually, looks like a bow of a ship, which overlooks the promenade.
That is the big red dog.
He's so cute.
Looks like that elevator's still on deck 12.
So view from deck 6 all the way up. Deck 5.
Probably one of the most important decks on the ship is where you will find the first level of main dining room, guest services, the R bar, the Royal Promenade. With that comes the rooms.
Where are we going?
Take a walk on the Royal Promenade. And this ship has a few bridges inside of it. We're walking over one of the bridges now, and then we're going to go onto the Royal Promenade Bridge.
So to the right, we have guest services.
And the shore excursions decks to the left of the guest services desk. To the left of us is the R bar. So, on the Royal Promenade, to the right we have the name brand store, where if you need a bathing suit or bags or suntan lotions or anything like that, you'll find that in that store. On the left we have the next fruit desk, and we have a little section of Spuds.
Spud. Such a good boy.
Alright, so the actual name of that other store is the Get Out There store. And that's where you'll find all your name branded clothing and accessories. Then we have the Cupcake Cupboard, which is where we had the cupcake decorating class, which is a lot of fun. Across from that we have the Cafe Promenade. And on the right, we have the ice cream shop, which used to be Ben and Jerry's ice cream. The suite above it used to be called the Ben and Jerry's Suite, but you no longer have that. No longer Ben and Jerry's Suite because they've disassociated themselves.
And when they do special nights like 70s nights, 80s nights, what they've done on the ship, this is where the crew comes out and gets everyone started in dancing.
One more time, here we go. And clap in your hands once again.
Something for sale, and that's when all the shops are open. So you have the general
general store that has lit alcohol, cigarettes. It's a jewelry shop. Pringles. Let's go get some Pringles.
This is one of my favorites.
Lori likes the Morgan.
I like the Morgan. And look at this precious couple. Aren't they just so adorable?
What you'll find the Morgan in front of Vintage is the wine bar, which is across the promenade from the logo souvenir shop.
Because for example, Arbor is very fun. The only thing they can open is this. So the Arbor will come down to get to this place. Until, yeah. Me, it's okay because I've seen it. Enjoy! Hi! Hello, welcome back!
And on the left side is the Royal Caribbean logo souvenir shop.
Right there. Oh, sure.
This is called the Hook and Claw Pub.
It's a old English style pub where you'll often find hear a guitarist playing. It's the only one that we haven't been in. Then you got the perfume and cosmetics store. Oh, one other thing about Vintage is you could buy a glass of wine or you could buy wine by the bottle. Here's the court shopping desk. This brings us to Sorrento's. Sorrento's is the onboard pizza shop.
Pizza's pretty damn good.
And being New York pizza snobs, saying that pizza's pretty good means a lot.
And to the left is a fashion boutique, which is all brand name, pocketbooks, scarving. These are interior staterooms. These are on both sides. Now we're entering Star Lounge. This is where they do bingo. They also do at night times they have a band that plays all different kinds of music. It's really relaxing, very beautiful.
It's become one of our favorite lounges on the show.
All right, here we go. I-17, last number call. So everybody, please focus on your card. Focus on your card. All right. Money is a please. Money please afternoon for the last session of bingo. So G60 last number call.
This would have been a cigar lounge on Voyager Class ship. Like the cat. So on deck 4 you'll find Sabor, which is the Mexican restaurant. And the food here was really, really good when we ate here yesterday.
Right now it's closed, so then I can't go inside. But let me show you the menu.
Which also brings us to the schooner bar.
This is where they play piano music. Casino though. This one is my absolute favorite staircases. This leads down to the platinum, which is where they do all the theater shows, comedy, concerts.
But like I was saying too, all the staircases kind of works apart. Because if you look at them from below, they're all unique. Each having these little features, like how it comes out, and just how the bottom of the stairs are finished. So in a way, each staircase is like a piece of artwork. The way you know.
We're gonna go downstairs to the photo gallery. Little pretty stairs.
Alright, as we make our way down these stairs, my single gripe about Liberty of the Seas, and I guess the other Freedom class ships are going to be designed the same way as well, is in order to get from the Platinum Theater or from Studio B, you basically have to go back up to deck 4, go across the ship from the front to the rear elevators, and then back down to deck 3. Both theaters are on deck 3.
And this is where you can pick any photos that you want if you chose not to get them on your phone app. And over here, we have the entrance to the Casino Royale.
How about if you want to stay up till midnight, we can come back to the
Smell like Stentor. For accessories.
Check out some cool deals over here. Robert, look what they got. They got Monka Monka. Monka Monka.
Alright, anybody planning on a cruise, do yourself a favor. Pre-book your photos before you get on the ship. I listened to Lori. I only bought a 10 photo package. And when it came time to figure out which photos we liked, there were nearly 100 photos taken of us on the ship. So we ended up having to purchase a larger photo package at full retail price. Good thing about that is it's 10 photo package where we fucked up for that kind of stuff. But in all honesty, you could see individual photos, by the way, are $25 per photo. So when we added up how much over the we were, it would have been about $400, $500. Alright, so we're in Bolero's, which is a Latin club on Liberty of the Seas. This is on the starboard side of the club. They have this wonderful glass sculpture going around the back of it. Oh. The sports side of Bolero's, also where the dance floor is and the band will play.
And they have a sign, Liberty of the Seas, and it's actually carpet. It's very cute.
That's from the inauguration. The bottom of the promenade bridge.
This is the bottom of the Royal Promenade.
That was the bridge.
The bridge.
Going down to deck 3, we will come into the art gallery. It's also where the main dining room, main floor is on deck 3, which can accommodate approximately 750 guests at a time. To put that into perspective, look at your local restaurant's maximum capacity and probably triple it, just not quadruple it. So we're in the art gallery.
It's one of Robert's favorite pieces. Priced at $9,900.
And this brings us into On Air, which is the karaoke bar where people often sing karaoke. Probably not going on now, but normally.
And going through the On Air Club is how you get to Studio B, which is the ice skating rink. Yeah, it looks like it's close to.
I would imagine how much that's going to cost. Very talented artists. Very talented artists.
I mean, there's not much to see on deck 1 or deck 2. Medical centers on deck 1. Main gangways are on deck 1. For the most part, it's all crew area. I hope you enjoyed our little tour of Liberty of the Seas. We had an amazing time on our 9-night cruise on board her. Their entertainment is great. Their food is awesome. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.